Hi, this is Amy from the blog Atta Girl Says. Thank you for joining me today for another live crafty hangout. If you read my blog, you know that I love to throw parties and entertain and set beautiful tablescapes. And today's crafty hangout, I'm going to be making something for one of my upcoming parties, which is actually going to be a Mother's Day luncheon for some ladies that I know. And today's hangout is actually sponsored by Bright Settings. If you don't know Bright Settings, you need to head over to their website right now and check out all the fabulous products they have. Bright Settings sells the most wonderful table linens, anything you would need to set a gorgeous table. I have actually picked out this beautiful turquoise and pink damask tablecloth for my party. It's in a pattern called Chopin. And what I like about this, in addition to just the gorgeous print and colors, is that I was able to order this to fit my table. I'm doing this on a 6-foot banquet table, and I wanted it to drop to the floor. I was able to get the size that I needed, and it was shipped to me very quickly. And the other thing I like about this is that it's 100% polyester. So I literally took it out of the box, put it on my table, no wrinkles, because I do not like to iron, as you can probably tell from my shirt today. And in addition to the tablecloth, I am going to be using a hot pink runner from Bright Settings and these napkins, hot pink napkins, and they are a fabric called cotton ink, and they have the look and feel of cotton, but they are 100% polyester as well, so they're going to wash up really well. They're going to keep their color. And have you ever washed napkins? They look great the first time you wash them. They're faded and they're just not you never can get the edges even again. Won't happen with these. So these are going to look great on my table. And I will have a blog post coming up soon, and that'll be linked in this video. And I'll have a picture at the end of this video of my full tablescape. I am still actually working on it and working on some of the crafts and some of the decor for it. And actually, we're going to be making some of those items today that will complement these beautiful linens. What we're going to be making are some footed compote bowls and little cake plates. I love to be able to elevate food as part of my tablescapes, but if you have ever shopped for cake plates or compote bowls, you know that they can be pretty expensive. Well, these are not. This costs less than $4 to make, and the cake stand actually I think cost $3 to make. So let me show you our supplies. So as you may have guessed, this starts out with a plain candlestick from the dollar store. They always have these. They're always $1. And then a pretty clear plate. This one I got on clearance, and it's just a clear glass plate with it's actually a turquoise color, so it matches my tablecloth perfectly. You're gonna need some spray paint. I use both gold spray paint and this is called Seaside. It's a turquoise color, and I use those on my candlesticks. And obviously we're not going to be spray painting inside the house. You want to do that outside in a well-ventilated area and where you won't make a mess. But one tip I will give you when you are spray painting, and this has the gold spray paint, and I think it was did a couple of coats. Always make sure you follow the directions on your spray paint. Shake it according to the directions. Make sure you're the proper distance away so that your paint doesn't run, and do light coats, a couple of coats. And then what I like to do is, once it's dry, and you want to make sure it's pretty dry to the touch, not tacky at all, turn it upside down and spray these little bits, these undersides and nooks and crannies. And that way you'll get complete coverage. That's a tip I actually use when I'm painting furniture too. If I have a little table or a chair, I'm going to turn it upside down and hit all those spots that I missed. You'll be amazed at all the spots you missed. So I'm going to now change cameras and just show you how easy it is to make one of these. It literally takes just minutes. So hopefully you are now seeing this. And before you do the gluing, I want you to make sure that your spray paint is completely dry. I actually would recommend letting it dry overnight. And turn your plate upside down on your surface. And I've got a piece of wax paper here so I don't drip on my pretty tablecloth, and then you are just going to take the bead of glue and run it around the top of the candlestick. Okay, and then this is the toughest part, really, centering it on your plate. If you wanted to, you could mark it, and then you just set it down. If it smudges a little bit, you can use some acetone fingernail polish remover, and once it's dry, on a Q-tip, and remove any smudges that you have. Let's go back to the main camera, and this one will be done before I finish talking, so you'll get to see the finished project. But so many different ways you can make these. Spray paint different colors on your candlesticks. I've done the turquoise and the gold for my particular tablescape, and I'm using the different contrasting colors of plates. So this one has a blue base, a turquoise base, and a pink top. Another thing you can do is you can make it multiple tiers. This one's hard to show on camera. But this actually uses some vintage plates and saucers, and some vintage candlesticks. Now, full disclosure, I actually did not make this. I actually had gotten this one some time ago at a craft show, but you could certainly do these. Another tip I did want to give you, say you actually do want to use your china with it, but perhaps you don't want to, you don't want to glue that on there. Well, you don't have to do that. You can just set it on your candlestick. Now, I will give you this caveat. If you do that, I might recommend that you take some adhesive pads and just put them on the candlestick so that there's something holding your plate on there, because if it if it gets jostled when either people are sitting down at the table or reaching for the food, then you'd hate for that to spill out. But so that's why these plates and bowls that I got on clearance were a great option. Or go to yard sales, and you can oftentimes find cups and saucers for less than $1. And So let's see if ours is ready, the one we just made. And it is. So isn't that just so pretty? And I really cannot wait to show you the full tablescape with the gorgeous linens from Bright Settings. And I am excited to be working with Bright Settings as an ambassador. So I'll be sharing lots of tablescapes over the next several months and crafty hangouts videos featuring their products. And you're going to see a lot of different products from Bright Settings from me and from other bloggers. So be sure you visit craftyhangouts.com as well as attagirlsays.com and obviously brightsettings.com to see all the beautiful ways that we're using these great linens. Thanks so much and have a great day.